You have asked me to put together an inexpensive but effective camera rig so that you can go and collect personal histories out in the field or in an office or in an area of your library. So I know that in the past I've always used the equipment that's available to me at Access Fort Wayne, but I realized that not everybody has that kind of budget. So I've put together this package and it should come in below $500. The important thing to do is to find a camcorder that allows you to plug in a mini microphone or a mini jack microphone. What I have right here is an Audio-Technica that is a powered mic. It also is a lapel mic, and it terminates in the small jack, the kind that you would see on your phone or on your computer, and it plugs directly into the camcorder. I also have two LED lights, one that I scrounged up off of the clearance rack at Target and it cost about $12, and the other was something that I picked up at B&H Video that is LED bank lights. It's slightly larger and it does a good job of sort of filling in the shadows as well. So if you find yourself in a room where you have little control over the light, or if you're in a dark room, you can use these two to supplement the overhead lights, or you can just use those as the main lights. Although I do suggest that if you are setting up, try to find some place that has nice natural light that's not direct. The camera that I have is a Sony HD camera. It's from the Handycam line. It is the HDR CX260. And I purchased it particularly because it had that ability to have an external microphone plugged in. It's really important for you to control the sound. A lot of times you won't be able to find a room that's small enough or far enough away from the regular hustle and bustle so that you won't pick up a lot of background noise. And that's why having a very directional mic is so important, and you can't really rely on the onboard mic that the camera has. The camcorder is consumer grade. It's not as sturdy as the pro grade versions, but it's also not as expensive. It's lighter and it's easier to use. And I find that if you're just sort of running and gunning and you're just trying to get as much as you can with as little hassle as possible, and you're the only person who's out there collecting the information, sometimes it's easier just to slap that thing on a tripod, turn it on auto, make sure you're getting a good signal, and letting it go. There's nothing worse than having to mess around with some manual settings while someone is talking and giving you really great content, but you just somehow can't seem to capture it because you're messing with a dial or a switch. Just to let you know, this was shot on the setup that I just described to you. We have a tripod, and it can be any tripod so long as it has that screw that fits into the bottom. There's the microphone with an incredibly long cord. This is one of the lights that I picked up, and this is the light that I picked up from B&H. This is a small tripod. This is the camcorder with its power cord and its chip. All this fits into one bag and it's highly mobile.